Hey guys, this is Hawk. We just had a ding. Who is it? Tara. Tara has resubscribed with Prime. 17 months, Tara. Jeez. She says, I'm at work. Well, we can talk about that. Yes, happy Thanksgiving. I see everybody in chat saying happy Thanksgiving. Welcome, everybody. Yes, Tara, it's Thanksgiving today in the United States, as you mentioned. And I was getting a lot of flack from those of you across the pond about streaming when you're sleeping. And my Thanksgiving is at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which I believe is 9 o'clock GMT. So, in other words, my Thanksgiving dinner, it's actually later than we used to do it earlier in the day. Anyway, so it's earlier this year later this year for whatever reason. So I figured if I was going to stream, I had to do it earlier, and I figured that would appease those of you across the pond. Okay. Except that now we've got Tara at work, so apparently it's too soon. All right, so what are we going to be doing today? This game looks fun. It should be. Well, we're going to hope that it is anyway. It's a new game. I've seen somebody else that I watch. I've seen them play it. A little bit anyways, and it appealed to me. It's got some vibes of some other games that I've played, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But anyways, the game is called Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. It's a zombie kind of apocalypse game. As the Steam, the description says, Texas, 1980. Walton City has fallen to a zombie outbreak. Lead a band of desperate survivors from refuge to refuge by scavenging, crafting, and fighting in a relentless struggle for survival. Plan wisely, stick together, and above all, keep moving if you want to make it out alive. The game is in early access. I know some of the things changed already between the streams that streams of the guy that I was watching. Like there were some things that just changed over the time. Anyways, so the game itself, I don't know if you guys, well, this was not like a well-known game, but here I'll bring something up for you to kind of show you what it reminds me of. I played a bunch of this game, but I played a bunch of this game back when I was a controller player. A console player. It probably is not going to be a game that most of you recognize, but hang on, I'm pulling it up here. But I played a ton of this while I was on when I was on Xbox. Let me display this for you so you can see what I'm looking at. So here's my Steam store. The game is called Sheltered, and basically you kind of have this like tiered kind of look to it. This was like kind of pixel artish almost graphics, but all of your survivors needed to do, you're building like this whole base in this place, and you needed to go out, take your little camper once you fix up the camper, and then you took it out, you got supplies, you'd come back in, you'd build more things, blah blah blah. Anne remembers me playing this apparently. Anyways, let's get out of there, but it reminds me a lot of that. We've got to go out and do the same type of thing. We scavenge on kind of a tiered level, and then we bring the stuff back, we plan for things, we try to make things. It's also survival, so we need to eat, all of those things. So anyways, I've already looked through the options. I brought the graphics up so they're brighter so that Anne doesn't yell at me when if we do anything at like nighttime and she can't see. That's pretty much all. Other than that, I turned down the audio a little bit, so we'll see how the audio looks when we hop in. But we're just gonna go on. I guess we'll just go on. We'll just go on normal. Are you sure? Sure. We're gonna figure it out. Here we go, folks. Walton City, 1980.
People of Walton, this is your mayor, John Ward. Now, I want to take a moment to thank y'all for your patience and resolve in these most challenging times. It's that Southern spirit, it's that Texas grit that gives me full confidence that we'll not only get through this crisis, but come out stronger on the other side. thinking, huh? However, folks, I regret to announce that today I'll be moving my office to a secure spot outside the city limits. Now, no need to go assuming the worst. All right. This move is strictly to facilitate better coordination with our boys in uniform, who are at this very moment putting together a surefire plan to retake our city and eradicate the... Huh? This can't wait. They're where? Excuse me. So just, hold tight, secure your homes, and I assure you...
Hello?
The tide will turn. God bless you. God bless you.
I'm not sure if anyone out there is still listening to this trash, but if you are, know this. Nobody is coming to help you. There's no plan. Look, what they did, it's wrong. It's all wrong. We are trapped. And staying here isn't an option. You have to get out. Escape the city any way you can. Get out now.
Awesome. So basically, zombie outbreak is only in the city. So we just need to escape the city is what is kind of the functional purpose of the game. But we start by choosing the survivors that we want to start with. That's kind of a little bit like State of Decay. Also, congratulations, Tara. I see your 3-stream streak that you're on. Well done. All right, we've got first Tracy and Wayne. I won't read all of these until we decide which people like their actual backgrounds, until we actually figure out who we want. But these are their characteristics. So there's at least one good one and one bad one. So let's see, melee. Tracy's will to live. Melee damage is significantly increased while on low health. She's determined. She's resistant to morale loss from low needs, but she's also a non-drinker, so alcohol items cannot be consumed. Now, alcohol is one of the things that's supposed to boost morale in the game, but she's also resistant for morale loss. Anyway. And Wayne, Thrill Seeker, gains adrenaline state from damage, which boosts morale. Moonshiner can craft crude moonshine from the cooking area. He's restless. He's spending a phase without relieving the shelter results in morale loss. Okay, so basically he wants to go out every single time. That's fine, guys. Anne's saying she's heading off to dinner. Tara's saying she's going to be heading out on a school run shortly. That's fine. Hao and May. Hao's a martial artist, increased damage while unarmed and can perform a powerful kick. He is Chinese cuisine. He can cook braised pork belly at the cooking station. Harsh reminder, increased morale loss while the survivor has the grief state. And May's an engineering student. She occasionally creates useful items when stationed at the communal area. The communal area, by the way, is where you put people to increase their morale. Small stomach loses less hunger each phase, but she's shy. She loses morale when there are more than 3 survivors in the shelter. Okay. That's an interesting... like I mentioned, the guy that I was watching play, he did this a little while back, and there was not all of these pairs. This pair was not. Tracy and Wayne were available for his selection. Hao and May were not. All right, let's keep going. Daryl and Leo. Daryl's got an iron stomach, can eat anything. He's a whittler. He can, melee weapons are cheaper to craft. He's a bad cook, can only cook slop at the cooking station. Which is an interesting pairing because Leo is voracious and loses more hunger each phase. So you would want to find somebody that is a good cook. All right, Slugger, increased damage while using melee weapons, and he's tough. The survivor takes less damage in combat. So kind of what happens here is you take one survivor out at different phases of the day, And so kind of what I'm looking here, I didn't even mention this, is like I'm kind of looking for one person that looks like they might be good to go out, and one person like to get resources, and the other person would be staying around doing things like crafting things in the base, cooking in the base. So like when we looked at this, Wayne would be the person here that would be going out and doing things, and then Tracy would be the one that would be staying in the base crafting. Probably I'm looking at these two. Hal would be the one to go out because obviously he's the martial artist, and she would be the one staying in because she also does crafting, specifically in the communal area. And then Leo would be the person to go out here, and Daryl would be staying in, but also Daryl's a terrible cook. Let's look at the next ones. Sebastian and Diane. Sebastian's a gunsmith, so ranged weapons are cheaper to craft. He's a marksman, deals more damage when using firearms, and he's jaded. Morale is restored slower than other survivors. Whereas Diane is untiring. She loses rest slower than other survivors. She's an optimist, passively gains a small amount of morale every phase, but she's a poor craftsman. So probably in this instance, probably not going to try to avoid guns as much as possible. Brings in the whole horde. So probably Sebastian would be the one to stay in on this one, and Diane would be the one going out. Because she's a poor craftsman, and she also loses rest slower. Hector and Kayla. Hector's a gearhead. Extra component resource for each dismantled item. Fortifier barricades are cheaper to repair, and Insomniac loses more rest, so he would be the one to stay in for sure, so she can't go out. Let's see. Evasive. Small chance of not taking damage in combat. Escape artist. Create more lockpicks. Lightweight. Reduced backpack space. I don't like this pair already, because he stays in. He would be the stay-in person because of the crafting and dismantling function, but she doesn't have really any combat that seems like it would be it just doesn't seem like her like there's no buffs to her combat itself other than that she's evasive, and then on top of it she would be the person going out for resources but has reduced backpack space. Daphne and Penny. Daphne's good at first aid training, so she crafts more medical items. She's a good cook. Recipes generate more food, but she's a pacifist, so her attack damage is reduced, so you would probably be a crafter. Yeah, because as a matter of fact, Penny's a blade expert. She's also sneaky. She makes less noise. But she's also haunted, so undead attacks may also add a trauma state. And then we're back. Just doing a little bit of flipping through here. All right, I definitely ruled out Hector and Kayla. Not particularly interested in I want to start with somebody that, obviously you could jump back into this game and you could play it with different groups of survivors and get a completely different experience. I would like to start with a group of survivors that suits my play style so that we are, so that, you know, we are at least somewhat successful on this first one. I'm kind of leaning right now towards Tracy and Wayne. Although Hal and May would be interesting because of his martial arts skills. He can do a kick. And also, he can make a, you know what? He can make a special a dish at the crafting station. So if we would bring anybody in that's kind of like Leo here, that's like voracious and loses more hunger, or there is actually a person, a survivor that the guy I was watching, he picked up that she would only eat cooked meals. She didn't want to eat things like junk food that you found out and about. And he loses a lot of morale loss when there's a grief state. You want to avoid the grief state anyway. It's you brought on by losing one of your survivors. Shy, till we get to more than 3 survivors in the shelter, hopefully we'll have a communal area. Maybe we can shove her. Okay, maybe we'll go with these guys. Yes, and as a matter of fact, the communal area, she creates useful items occasionally. Yeah, we're gonna go with these guys. All right, so Hal and May, their background. After his parents' passing, Hal feels a deep responsibility to ensure not only that the family restaurant keeps running, but also to stop his younger sister ending up like him. He sees her academic success as a way to repay his debt and atone for the shame he caused his parents. Oh. He caused his parents shame? It doesn't tell us really the backstory on that. Alrighty. Let's hop in. We're going to be Hal and May. Let's start game. All right. Walton City is a dangerous and unforgiving place. Do you need guidance? Yes, I am new to the game, so help me out, game. Wednesday, August 20th, 1980. The barricades are in bad shape and there's barely enough here to survive. We need to move to a new shelter as soon as possible, then find a way to escape this heck hole. If you're new to my channel, I do try to avoid swearing, just because I want to make sure that we're never demonetized for any reason. Not that I'm currently monetized, but, you know, future-proofing myself. Let's find a new shelter and move in. All right. So, we have screen tearing, even though I have VSync on. So, that's a thing. Unless it didn't apply. Oh. You have to hit the button to apply it. All right, let's... Oh, that's so much better. Okay. All right, so W to enter the stairs. All right, we're just going to look around, see what is where here. All right, so here's the bedroom if we were going to put anybody to actually go to sleep. And let's go back downstairs here. I need something to do. I'm tired of sitting on my hands. All right, so this would be our barricades. All right, so we've got 5 left. I don't think they're too penalizing when you first start. Like, I think the zombies will only take 1 or 2 of these pieces away every night. So we do have at least a couple days. All right, and this is our crafting station. We can craft lockpicks. This is where we can craft the other stations. Like, this is where we craft the cooking area, the medical area, the weapons bench, and of course the communal area that I've been talking a lot about. And this is where we decide where we're gonna plan our scavenging mission. All right, so we have to change survivors here. So what I would like to do is I would like to kind of see what she can craft for starters. Like, I would like to get her started doing on something, because the idea is you want to make sure that everybody has something to do during each phase. All right, so what do we have stuff to craft? Any of the stations? None of the stations. So pretty much the most she can do is she would be able to make lockpicks, but she is also tired. We could also just send her to bed for now. And then maybe by the time we get back, we'll have enough resources that she can craft some stuff. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put May to bed. All right. May's going to sleep. And we are going to take Hal, and we are going to go... I would love to see this, like, roundhouse kick that he does, but I don't know how to, don't know how it works. So, all good, though. We'll figure it out. All right, we are in kind of at a junction between Southborough, Harshaw, and Greenhaven. And you will notice that, we do have, we're limited. We can only scavenge in this area. Which is why the game mentioned in the description that you want to keep moving, because it widens the area and gives you more resources. So this is not a game like State of Decay where you build a shelter and then you just never move from there. We want to keep moving, and the zombie attacks get increasingly worse. So where the zombies, in my mind, it's like we're living there and we're attracting more zombies. And so they start taking more away from the barricades that you have to upkeep. So you want to keep moving. But it looks like they want us to scavenge 38 Irving Drive, which I assume is you. So the threat level is 1 skull. Available resources, we've got base resources, a low amount, but we've got low amounts of base resources, weapons, and food supplies. So we're going to do that. All right, so we do have a lockpick. We have some food, and we have some medical items. Now, the medical items you cannot apply. You will have to apply all of this stuff when you're in the base. So, you're... All right, so the, let's see. We can take a lockpick along, but those you use out and about. The things that you use when you're out and about, you can use lockpicks, you can use bolt cutters, and you can use guns. The rest of this stuff you can't do while you're out scavenging. You have to, like, eat at the base. You've got to apply medical at the base. So, all right, we're going to go scavenge. I think we are done. All right, confirm actions, hold R. All survivors are signed. Yes, here we go. Be careful. Losing a survivor means they're gone for good. Yes, that does work like State of Decay as well. Oh, I have to hit a continue button. I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry about that, guys. All right, here we go. How's our audio level? I might go ahead and turn it up just a little bit again. I turned down the master volume. Maybe we'll turn down... Well, we'll just leave it go at 90 for now and see what happens. All right, so how? All right, so we want to sneak. Now, you'll notice, like, right behind me here, there's a zombie laying on the ground. If they're not on the level that I'm on, like, if they're not directly in my path, as far as I'm aware, they don't generally attack you, but you can wake these zombies up if you do bad things. So we're going to try to not wake that zombie up. All right, we can search the truck. All right, we got ourselves some tape and some metal. Tape and metal. All right, so the truck is fully searched. Tab to view inventory. Yep, we did that already. And this, of course, is our tutorial. So now, right. You can kind of look into the rooms. So that's good. I assume to open the door because I didn't see anybody. Left control to sneak. We're already sneaking game. Sneak and left control into doors peaks. All right, so like I mentioned, that zombie there that's standing against the wall, it's not on our path. So I think we're fine to go here. As long as we don't wake have somebody else. Don't linger. The dead will become aware. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and close the door behind us. Don't want her coming in after me. Okay. And above us, you can kind of see it's blurred out, but there's a tent and a telescope. Oh, we got some food resources. I will take those. All right. Anybody out back? So far, no. All right, we're going to go up the ladder. All right, and we can... That's a vantage point that should... All right, 6-pack clothing this can be dismantled at the base for resources, bottled water, and scissors. Scissors can be used as a weapon, but they don't have a lot of durability. All right, but if we look through the telescope, presumably we will find more locations. So now we have more locations that, like I mentioned, you find more locations in the area that you're in, but we'll have to keep moving to be able to kind of increase our circumference that we're able to search it. So we have Old Ballard, Value Records, and Texway Gas, Hart Street. All right. All right, anything else out this way? All right. So you'll notice down at the bottom that the scissors auto-equipped. They're showing down here next to my health bar. By the way, this bar is your health bar, the long green one. And then this, of course, is your morale, the little head. And this is your sleep meter, and this is your hunger meter. I think I would avoid this entirely because if it wouldn't be for the shed, I'm wondering if the shed is searchable. Because I'm probably going to lose this weapon. Yeah, unfortunately that destroyed my scissors. We could have gone back out the front door. Oh, look, it's good I brought the lockpick along. Firearm parts, a hatchet, some wood, and some more metal. I will take it all. It is all mine. Sprint, left shift away, but beware. That's fine. I will continue to crouch for just a moment. Okay, we sprint now. All right, and here's the resources we came back with. All right, yes, here we go. So it's nighttime. The zombies have taken away one of these little chunks of our barricades. We still have 4 more, so we still have a couple of nights. The undead hurled themselves at the barricades. We managed to hold them back this time. Okay. Hal's getting a little bit tired, but I think he's probably good to go back out. But let's hop into... let's see what May can do now with what we brought back. She's good now. Her hunger's good. Her sleep... Sorry, I got the hiccups there. That was weird. Her hunger is good. Her sleep is good. Her morale is good. So... if we had one more cloth, we could make the cooking station. However, I like the idea of the medical area. Or the weapons. The weapons bench... So the weapons bench, it allows you to craft firearms, but it also allows you to craft melee weapons. They're not the greatest melee weapons. It's better when you find melee weapons out and about, but... yeah, melee weapons and pistols. Oh, to be repaired. You can... Oh, no. Melee weapons to be crafted and pistols to be repaired. Yeah, because you get firearm parts when you're out and about. This game, when your melee weapon is destroyed, your melee weapon's destroyed. All right, we're going to have you craft a medical area. And then I don't have enough resources to make anything else. But that's what you're going to do tonight. So you'll notice that she's got like 5 chunks of time during each phase. So we could actually tell her to craft this. And then if we had the ability to, if we had enough resources to craft lockpicks, she could still craft lockpicks and these other types of things. All right, so Hal, you're going out again. I'm sorry. May's crafting, you are going out again. All right, now it wants us to go to value records. Okay, and here's a potential home location, which is the Texasway Gas, Hart Street. Trying to figure out, it says that I can pan, but it says to use the scroll wheel. Like the middle mouse button. When I scroll, it doesn't do anything, and when I click and like the mouse button and like hold it or whatever and try to drag, nothing happens. So like okay, we're not going there. That's 3 skulls. Well, let's get our feet a little bit wet first. This is 2 skulls. This is 1 skull and has some really good base resources. I know they want us to go to value records, but we've got time, and I like the idea. So this has a ton of food, which sounds amazing, but I didn't apparently finish there or something. Oh no, I got all the resources. So we got all the resources out of 38 Irving Drive. I like the idea of going here and trying to get more base resources, and then maybe being able to craft the cooking station so that when we go here and have food, that we can actually cook with it. So we're instead going to go... That also has quite a bit of base resources, and This says both. Base resources, medical, and food. That's fine. We will go to the gas station first. Hopefully the game lets us do it. They want us to go to value records. Let's see if it... Survivor zone assigned? Did I not pick this? I want to go here. Ah, it is forcing me there. Notice there's a when we go here, there's a prepare scavenge button that is not available here right now. We have to go here. All right, that's fine. We will do it. All right, we're going to take you. Oh, we got a 6-pack. That's fine. Okay, I think yeah, we're assigned now. Also, there is... How do we feed this guy? Maybe we had to do that before we did preparing scavenge. It's fine. He'll be fine for the moment. There's a little bit of junk food in our inventory. Pablo, lurking as you're driving home. All good. Thanks, Pablo. Oh, right. This screen we have to hit E on. Stay quiet to avoid drawing attention. All right, value records. To attack, we press the left mouse button. Okay. Still interested in this guy's kick that he has, that I don't know how it works. I hear somebody walking. So the zombies will also walk. So I'm trying to figure out if they're going to come far enough here that it's going to be a problem. Shelter equipment. Someone held up here. By the way, this game does warn that there is gore in it. Should have mentioned that. All right. This is... we've got metal. We've got wood. We've got junk food. We've got coffee. And we've got a guitar, which is actually used as a weapon. It's a very loud weapon. I'm going to leave that stuff there because I think that the game wants us to move here, if I'm not mistaken. And if you get all of the resources of the place if you move into it. Oh, this is blocked off. There's a chair behind it. You can see the little icon. Tara, parked outside the school. You have 10 minutes to watch before pickup. Yay. Tara. Oh, Tara, I always appreciate you joining my streams. All right. All right, we're going to have to time this properly. All right, are you coming back? Like, how long do you hang out over there? If I would have known you were going that far, I would have followed you up. Yeah, you keep going. Now you go back. Now I come up the stairs. By the way, to move bases, you do have to clear all of the zombie threats out of the base location, which makes total sense. All right, so our hatchet still has quite a bit of durability. That is good. And that's probably why they give that to you at the first place. So you've got a weapon to be able to clear all of this out. All right, let's look. Looks like there's nobody in here. It is dark. To aim the flashlight... Oh, left click to aim flat... Oh, nice. I was wondering how you brought the flashlight out. Figured at some point they would have to tell me. Nice. Nice new base resources. But like I mentioned, I'm going to leave them for the moment. We can grab some when we... Just in case. Alright, we're going to have to kill you. Let's go upstairs first. I see the telescope up here. Anybody hanging out over this direction? Nope, but that looks like a lootable bag. Yeah? Hopefully. Yes. All right, bandage, seeds, and fabric. I will take these. Vault over objects. Perfect. Let's go ahead and check our vantage point here. Griffith and Sons Hardware. Oh, that sounds promising for base resources. And Jay's Motel. Wonder what would be in a motel. Maybe a lot of fabric. Oh, yes. I see our tutorial says remove the zombie threat to make the shelter viable. So, yes, they do want us to move here, which is fine. We can move here. All right, where are you, zombie? Yeah, you turn around. There you go. You did it. Good job. Well, what can you say? Can I say you're my favorite streamer? I will forego sleep or watch at work if I can just to not miss your stream. Oh, Tara, you're the best. I always appreciate you being here. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Run! 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 I didn't know that door was open. There we go. Okay. I was trying to figure out why he wasn't attacking. Okay. All threats cleared. You're now able to move in. That was terrifying. I went down there and the door was open. Game? How was I supposed to know that was going to happen? I'm still going to sneak. I feel like the game's setting me up for something. Frying pan, by the way, is not actually a cooking item. It's a weapon. All right. Let's go back here. There was a... I am gonna just take as much stuff as fits in my inventory. Let's remove the chair. Just because, like I said, I think we get it all, but this way you're always certain you get it all. There's stack limits. You can see junk food only stacks to 2 because there's junk food over here. Just want to make sure we get the guitar. As many weapons as possible. All right, let's double check out back. There was another thing over there too, by the way, that we had searched. Back to shelter. Little Foxy 1, don't worry how a few scratches won't hurt you. Yeah, hopefully not. Goodness. All right, move shelters to gain access to new locations. So we're, like I mentioned, we're in the tutorial. They're going to force us to do this, but we can, like I mentioned, we are how? Use. Have some junk food, how? Now, he could probably use some sleep here. I mean, he's not the worst off, you know, but he needs medical attention. All right, so his medical is, let's see. By the way, Little Foxy, I don't know if you've been here before. I've never seen your name before, so welcome. I don't know if you're jumping in just because you've seen some of my other stuff and you saw me streaming, or if you're jumping in because this is your game, but welcome. I appreciate you being here. Compact medical kit containing supplies for treating minor injuries. Restores a moderate amount of health at the end of the phase. You're new. Thank you for the warm welcome. Yes, for sure. I appreciate you. Let's see. Dressing for covering, protecting a wound used to treat. Okay, this is to specifically treat some states. So I think it looks grayed out to me. So I think that probably what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to use a medical kit on how. I don't know if he recovers health over time. And then let's check May. May looks good as far as like she could go out. What do we have as far as resources here? We don't have resources to craft enough of anything. Although it wants us to move to value records. Let's do that. Move shelter. Move your survivors to the shelter. Survivors assigned to stations or map locations will be okay, yes. Any crafting in progress will be canceled and reimbursed, but built stations will be moved. Perfect. Move. Thursday, August 21st, 1980. All right, he's gained tired and he's lost healing. All right. Tutorial complete. That's the basics of Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. You'll need to use these skills and be resourceful to keep your survivors alive and seek an escape from the escalating danger that besieges Walton City. Yes. Hal's going to go to sleep. Look, Hal, we found a bed. And you're going to hang out in it. All right, now, May. What's where here? All right, so this is our medical station. Okay, that's not too bad. So a bandage is 2 cloth. A medical kit is 2 cloth and a piece of tape. So that's not too terribly bad. And if we look at the inventory, we should have gotten everything that was in the shelter. Yeah, when did we get ammunition? I don't even remember seeing ammunition. Okay. And this, of course, is our crafting bench, but except for lockpicks, we can't craft anything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to take May out. Was she the one that had the light backpack, though? Ugh, that might be a little rough. But it's okay. Where are we going here? All right, so there's our map. And this would be... Okay. Got it. All right. Walton Taxi Depot. That's a 2 skull. I'm going to try to save stuff until I get comfortable for How. He's a better... Base resources. It's a bunch of base resources. We still have this place available, which has base resources and a bunch of food. All right. I wanted to go here before, the Texway Gas Hart Street. Are you new in this game? Yes, this is the first time I'm playing. Is today, so welcome. So if you're familiar with the game, feel free to jump in at any point. I'm going to go here. All right, we're going to take the hatchet and probably the frying pan. It looks like... So the frying pan, of course, is going to be loud. So we'll try to use that if we have the ability to do so. So we'll probably equip that if in those situations. It's not going to last long, is what I'm thinking. All right. We are prepared. We are good. So my experience in this game... Did I do this correctly? Are you assigned here? You're not. Oh, go to scavenge. There we go. Because now it shows her picture beside it. It shows where she's going to go. By the extent of my experience in the game is what I saw. A friend of mine was actually streaming the game. So I have a little bit of knowledge of the game, but never played it. That was me going through the tutorial. So, all survivors assigned. All right, May. Yeah, I keep forgetting. You have to hit continue. If you get surrounded, hold run to try pushing past the undead. Okay. All right, here we go. Bring lockpick or make one if you don't have it. Yeah, I used the first lockpick that we had, and it was the only one that we had. And right now, I wanted to make sure we get somebody out and about to be getting some resources. So I will definitely be making some lockpicks at some point. All right, so she's not the one that we saw in when we were selecting survivors. She has the same size backpack as How does, so that's good. All right. Here we go, May. You've got this. We've got this. You got a hatchet. Okay, so cloth. and fasteners and a lockpick. I will take the lockpick along. I think I'm going to leave some... Do I want to do that? Let's just take it all for now, I guess. My idea is there's some of these places where you just get into so many resources and then you've got to kind of pick and choose, and it's kind of nice to have them in the same location so you can figure out what you do and don't want to take. Bolt is an important item you will always need. Bolt. The fasteners? I don't see anybody, so let's jump over this car. Oh, there's a hiding space. I had a funny feeling it was going to be necessary if there was a hiding space. Threat eliminated. Yeah, see, I want to try to just leave some stuff here, like I mentioned. That's a throwable. I don't know how throwing works. Just gonna leave some stuff here, and then we'll pick it up on our way out. We'll try to leave the same way we came. Ooh. Screwdriver can be used as a weapon. I hear somebody. There's your feet. Yes, that one, you're bad. You're good. You missed the lockpick spot in the cashier. You think it's a weapon, but it's random. Okay, hang on. I didn't see anything pop up with cashier. Oh, sure enough I did. Holy jeez. It's what I mentioned about there being too much stuff. All right. Let's put the brick away. That's a throwable. Let's put this away just for the moment. Because like I mentioned, I'm going to try to sort of consolidate things so that when we go to... Probably shouldn't be running, but I was. Unconventional, I know. It'll be fine. All right, you. Yes, you can get it all if you move shelter here. We did that with the value records that we were just in. We left a bunch of stuff behind because they didn't have room for it, and we got it all when we... but I don't know that we're... I don't know if maybe this is an actual base location, but... Other way, sir. Other way. Perfect. Now, our durability is very low. I think we've only got one more zombie left in the hatchet. There's a manhole. Can you go down into that, the little sewer? Let's go ahead and equip this guy. Make sure we've got a weapon. You jerk. A symbol has been hastily painted on the pavement near a manhole partially covered by dust and grime. Lee discovered strange markings. All right, well, we're not ready to leave yet. I saw somebody closing that as I got close. What a jerk. All right. How do we get upstairs? Did we have to do that outside? How do we jump? Climb the roof? How do I do that? Press W. Oh, good call. Thank you. I'm pressing the space button like you do in most games to jump. Silly me. Anybody in here? I will tell you that the door down at the left end is open. So hopefully we don't run into another debacle like we did at that other place where it saw me. I'm surprised this screwdriver is still viable. Well, it's got a fair amount of durability for a screwdriver. All right. Oh my goodness, we're already full up on everything. Unidentified pills. Let's take the cloth along because that can be broken down for, or the clothing can be broken down for cloth. I don't see anybody in here. Oh my gosh, what is this? Components. That is new since the guy that I mentioned that I saw playing. This is Joe Tuvasa. If no one responds to this, I'm going to take my chances outside. It's your lucky day. Oh, I mean, hey, where are you? Texway Gas. Which one? Hart Street. Is that anywhere near you? Hang on, I got a map here. Oh. Again, forgetting I'm supposed to click here. Okay, I see it. I'm a couple blocks west. How busy is it? I want to get moving as soon as possible. Well, I got here in one piece. Where you're headed? Once I'm done here, I'm going back to my shelter. Shelter? Dang. I've been on my own all this time. I've been trying to make it to my dad's place. If he's old... Wait, I don't mean he's weak or anything. He used to wrestle. But he's got a short fuse. I don't want to find him brawling. Strong shoulders, extra backpack space. Traits. He's also a gearhead, extra component for each dismantle, extra morale when hunger is low. He's currently in a queasy state, but in his inventory he's got a shovel, a makeshift timer, and some sugar. Okay. Oh, I can take him already. I thought this was going to give us a lead and we had to go find him. Yeah. Come on in. Joe. Components are to upgrade your base. It's a rare item and hard to find. It doesn't look like there's anything out here. Nah. Alright, so there's a zombie up on the roof. I assume we want to go there, though, because... What was in here again? There is some coffee. I would love to take the coffee along, but... If necessary, we can come back here and get the rest of... What was in this one? Unidentified pills. Alright. Oh yeah, this is definitely a potential base location. I see the garden up on the roof. All threats cleared. You are now able to move in. Holy shnikes. What's the most important stuff right now? I don't even know. Alright, let's go check this out. Fire station number 8, abandoned Cozier factory. Alright. I don't think I want to move here right now. Not that I'm aware of. Like, we're gonna want to try to... Yeah. Can you... How do you get down? Oh, there we go. I would like to check the things and see if anything stacks now. I left stuff here. No. Here. Okay. So... Yeah, we definitely have to come back here. We should bring the guy back that's got the strong shoulders. He should be able to get all the rest of this stuff, right? Base has a garden. You can get free food if you plant those seeds. Yeah, I saw that up top. But I know if we move out of value records too soon, then we don't have the ability to get some of the other... we don't have the ability to get some of the other locations, so I figured we would stay in value records. This place is kind of superior than other shelters. Some only have one bed. Okay, good to know. All right, let's go. I just want to make sure we clear out some of the other buildings that are around us. All right. Hal is no longer tired. And we've got a couple more nights, it looks like, on the barricades. Lead discovered. We came across some odd graffiti, an orange stencil shaped like a circular maze. We should check if any more are scattered across the city. All right. Escape plans menu. All right. Who is doing what here? So, first of all, what's his face up there? He's hungry. That almost didn't fill him at all. So... Okay, we can have somebody make the cooking station, then we can cook some things. Who's my cook? Or a crafter, I mean. I think that's normally May. So May's going to come up here, and she's going to do some cooking. Or, I'm sorry, crafting. We're going to put you in here. And... let's make 2 lockpicks. That way you are good to go. And then how? What are we doing with you? Where's the other guy? How much backpack space do you... I can't see. He almost looks half like a zombie. Like, you're not gonna... I know he's queasy, but... Alright, how... What are we doing with you? Is there anything else that we can do? Like, we could craft some medical items, I suppose. I'm thinking just to take the other guy back there and get the rest of the resource. Like, there was a bunch of planks and stuff. Oof, that takes all of our cloth. You know what? Just go ahead and sleep. That's what we're gonna do. That way somebody, when they come back, is well rested. Alright, let's go back, grab the rest of these. Actually, you know what? No. I just said we can move into here, and according to Foxy, this place is a superior base. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some other of the resources here that will be out of range once we get down into this as a base. So let's go out to Jay's Motel. Yep, that's what we're going to do. You're going to take along this and this. I think this wasn't going to last longer. That's actually not a whole lot of noise for... It's not as much noise as I was expecting. And take a lockpick. Oh, so he's got 2 more slots. Okay. Alright, everybody should now be assigned. Let's go, Joe. Okay. Let's not wake the guy up in the back. Glad I brought a lockpick. Holy jeez, these cashier thingies have a lot of stuff. I see nobody. Nothing in that room. Is there anybody out here that's going to kind of pop around as when I open the door? Ooh, search a vending machine. Some of that may or may not get left behind. We'll see. I mean, it would be helpful. This is very wide. Sadly, I do not have another lockpick. This needs a lockpick. Although May is making some. I don't know that I want to go out there right now. Alright. There's a zombie that is kind of patrolling along the top. Where is he? Found him. Don't you see me? You can't look down the stairs, right? I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't do bad things. I still want to know how to do that, How guy. How do we do his, roundhouse kick that he has? Maybe if we did the attack... This looks okay. Maybe if we just did an attack without a weapon equipped, maybe that's when he does it. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Pure alcohol. Well, it's gotta be a problem. I got a weapon that makes noise. Nope. I'm just hoping the other zombie that's quote-unquote sleeping, that didn't wake them up. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here. Wash and dry laundromat and best electronics. You just stay sleeping there. Alright. So we got our vantage point already, so we're not going to be going up to the roof for any reason. Let's just go through the rest of the upstairs here and see if there's anything else. Because this would be an interesting place to come back to. There's been several resources I've left behind, but also the lockpick. Alright, you are not on my plane. Those are unidentified pills. Oh my gosh, more? Yep, more. Yeah, there's a manhole cover, do you suppose? Nope. Alright. We'll bring Hal back and with a lockpick. Get the rest of the resources and then pick that thing and see what all's in there. Alright. He's gained starving. That's fine. You're gonna eat some, everybody else is okay-ish on food, so you're gonna eat a bunch of the junk food. It doesn't do a whole lot for you. However, there should now be... Let's see what all we can craft here, because it looks like we could probably use... We have the ability to make the communal space, which I would kind of appreciate. Also, the weapons bench. I really, because this guy's morale's really low, I would like to get him into a communal area. Sure, let's make some more lockpicks. All right, and then May is going to cook. Is that the cooking? I see the cooking station's up next to him. She has not slept once since we started. All right, we can make meat stew and we can make vegetable soup. Let's make one of each. And then we've got Hal, which is, I was gonna say, where is he? He's hiding on the stairs. All right, Hal, we're going out. You and me, we're going out. Yeah, I think I want to go back. Take this along just in case, but I don't think we're going to need it. I need you to just have as much backpack space as available. Whoops. All right, How is going there? Perfect. Let us head out. Closed door will slow down the undead, but it won't hold them forever. Okay. So let's see where we left stuff. So we picked this. That should be empty. We got everything out of the vending machine, and Joe has eaten all of it already. I think we left stuff down here. Still don't know what I'm doing with those unidentified pills. Like, I don't think taking unidentified pills is a great idea. There wasn't anything in here. I don't think that clothing... No, clothing's not searchable. Excuse me, coming through. Alright, so there really wasn't anything going on downstairs. And then we killed the zombie. His corpse is already gone. Perfect. Oh, that's searchable too. And then we just have the lockpick thing, I think, downstairs yet. He kind of phased right through the railing right there. Confused me a little bit. Was this luggage searchable? I don't remember. Nope. double shotgun with shotgun ammunition. Unidentified pills. I'm sorry you're staying behind. I guess we'll leave a tape behind to be able to take the shotgun shells. My gosh, we still haven't gotten everything. That is... Is it worth me going out this direction and killing that zombie? Because I don't know that there's anything else out there to search. Plus, that was dangerous because there's zombies all over. Nope. It was totally... I should have went out the front door. I used durability on my shovel just to be able to get home. Alright, he's back to starving. Riot remnants. While picking through a pile of junk, we found a few pieces of battered riot gear. Most of it is unwearable or broken, but thankfully there's a police baton that hasn't been smashed to pieces. We can always use more weapons. 1 police baton. Nice. Alright, so how... Gosh, we need more food. Because what's-his-face is starving, and now he's hopeless because he's starving. Alright, eat some of this, because I don't think it does that much. How many slots do we have in the communal area? Because this guy desperately needs it. Hang out there, Joe. Alright, and May, what are you doing? You need to cook more is what you need to do. Okay. That's what you're doing for the day. You're cooking. And Hal, you need some food. You also need some morale, but for now, we're going to just stick with what you have. And you're going to go back out, and we're going to try to find a place now that we've got a cooking station that has more food. Food, food, food. Best Electronics has food? I think that was our original base location. Old Ballard's supposed to have a bunch of food. We're gonna go here, because we will have access to Old Ballard if we move down to that gas station. So let's go here. Okay. I always cancel out of that incorrectly. Yes, he's in the right location. All right, our barricades are not doing the greatest, but we should still have another day or two. Why the electronics shop has a lot of food, I don't know, but we're going to go figure it out. All right, so we can immediately go up a ladder, it looks like. I hear somebody. I hear the pitter-patter of little zombie feet. Meaning they're moving. There we go. You die now. Police baton. Video camera and some more of these components, which Foxy tells me are rare. Just take all of the things for now. Oh no, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. That was a lot of hitting. What'd that do to the Durability's okay-ish. What does that mean? Oh gosh. Turn it down. Turn it off. Close it again. Thought that was going to call in every zombie under the sun. Oh, you can't go that way. It's fine. We'll go to the roof. What is up here? No zombies. That's a good sign. All right, let's use our telescope. The hitch post. Come for drinks, stay for the music. All right. Back downstairs, I think. The door's definitely open on the left. I think it's... Yeah, I was gonna say that... Hoi! You're making a mistake? Can I not... talk to you? You brought this on yourself? Bad people. Bad people. Oh, stop swearing. This is a... It's a family-friendly stream, other than the gore. Maybe that's why there's so much food here. Because there's other survivors. What do I leave behind? I want the firearm parts. Used to treat sickness state. Okay, can't go that way. That's fine. That was they had it barricaded. I now understand why. I'm sorry, people. We could have lived together in peace. That's why there's so much food. We actually do need the food right now. So we're gonna take food. You didn't have a very good sleeping arrangements, though. You know what? We're gonna leave the coffee behind. I know coffee can be super valuable, but I would like to take the wood. If we can get more stations set up, that would be better. I can take none of this stuff. Oh. We can now move in here, too. Let's see. My gosh, there is a lot of food here. Does it make sense? I'm not sure if you're still hanging out here, Foxy, or not. Does it make sense to just bounce around shelter to shelter just so that you auto-get the resources rather than sending a survivor back here to collect all this stuff? Like, if we moved here and then moved back to Value Records and then moved back to, like, then we could move to, the gas station. Like, is that a thing people do, or is that just... Am I being just crazy? Like, I feel like that makes sense, because then we don't waste a trip just having somebody collect resources. You're supposed to go down the ladder. Why are we not... He looks like he's on a different trajectory. Oh, there we go. Can't go that way. Is the forklift searchable? Nope. Let's go. He lost hopeless, lost queasy. Thank goodness. Pile of dirty clothes. A large heap of dirty clothing was found outside the shelter. No one wants to wear them, but the material might be useful. 6 fabric added. I would love if we would... What is the state that I have here? Guilt. Oh, right. We killed other people. Sorry about that. You're gonna hang out here. You need some morale anyway. Alright. Let's get May working on some stuff here. May, can we craft... The weapons bench is important, but I would love to have the dismantling bench, which I think is... We need a higher level of workbench. So... I'll just keep you busy. You're gonna hang out and do all the crafting. And then we got Joe yet. Nope, not Hal. Joe. Alright, Joe. You're at least somewhat better. Here, have some food. Joe, you eat a lot. There we go. But at least I think he's the one that has... Yeah, extra morale loss when his hunger is low. So we're going to keep his hunger up. Let's see where you're going. Yo, lots of food there and a bunch of base resources. Bad part is it is... We do want to move here at some point, just if for no other reason than to collect the resources there. We're going to send Joe out. Hopefully this is okay. You're going to take this and this. And one of these. It's a level 2 threat. So hang on to your hats, people. Each weapon has its own set of attributes, influencing everything from noise levels to damage output. There's a lot of zombies already. I hear them. Locked. I don't like going downstairs when we can't see. I hear somebody. Is the somebody I hear, are they walking? How far is that guy gonna come? Oh, there's a pool table in his way. I don't want to shine my flashlight. There's somebody really, really loud. Oh, I'm at a wall, though. Okay, I don't know where the somebody is, then. So, Terry, you're still here listening? The squashy noises are interesting? You don't see me. Turn around. No. So that's what I mentioned there. We totally woke up one of the zombies that shouldn't have been woken up. And we used a bunch of our pipe baton. Pool cues. Don't have a lot of durability. Let's take it. Okay, there's another wandering zombie. I'm just gonna hang out here and wait for him to come back. Yeah, we've got a couple more uses. Let's equip this. I imagine this is probably one use, and then they'll be out of my inventory. Uh-oh. Shoot! 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 They saw me. Well, I think they're coming. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right now I've got range on him. Well done, Joe. Well done. I wasn't expecting that to call in the zombie from upstairs. So that's new and different. And I'm okay now that I know that. We need bolt cutters. I can't even make bolt cutters yet. Sneaky, sneaky. We have made it to the bar area, though. This is probably where the food is, right? Yep. Some food, anyway. That just lets us exit. I'm not done searching yet. What is... That's blocked. Okay. I hear you, but I do not see you. Gosh, there's another... Oh, gosh! Punch! Punch! You can do it, Joe! Joe! Joe, punch! Joe! Joe, punch! Punch, Joe! Oh! Let's get all the things. After all that, we're gonna need that alcohol we just found. Whew. I hear somebody on both sides of me, which is a little frightening. Okay, I still don't see anybody. Shh, we don't need to be in there. We're going to equip the broken bottle, which is a weapon, a one-use weapon. It'll free up an inventory slot. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Leave junk food behind. That breaks down into planks once we have the dismantling bench. What else is over here? Lockpick? We've got one. That was dumb. You're just a standing there kind of guy. But we lockpicked our way in the room. We're gonna make sure that we get in the room. Oh. I'm gonna wait till that person comes back. Seeing that I only have half health, I'm gonna play this super safe. You got this, Joe. You got this. Come on. I got places to go. People to see. Live ones, that is. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the pool cues. They say that they're noisy. I guess they have to be because we did... Let's leave a pure alcohol behind for a firearm part. And there's a safe to lockpick. And I don't have another lockpick. So we could go out the window, but... Alright, we're gonna head home. We have a lot of stuff. This, again, might be another place that it would almost be worth coming back to. I don't feel like we hit everything here. And also, we didn't get nearly as much food as I was expecting. We got 6-packs, but 6-packs are not food. That said, I was gonna say I didn't search this duffel bag. Oh my gosh. We'll leave the tape here for now. All right, Joe, we just need to get out of here alive. We're going home. You've done well. Good job, Joe. Excuse me, everyone. I just would like to go home now. All right. Guilt has become guilt recovering. Perfect. All right. How do we play this now? We've got maybe one more night left on the barricade. I mentioned we could move, which would get us the rest of the resources out of the electronics. Yeah, let's just go. Let's move shelter. I promise, Foxy, we are going back to the gas station. All right. May is tired. Hygiene standards. Hygiene is slipping in. The shelter's starting to stink. We need to stay on top of this, especially you-know-who. All survivors lose morale. Great. We needed morale loss. That's awesome. All right. I didn't have anybody making food. Joe's good on food for the moment. Joe, you need to go sit in the communal area again, though. Could also use some sleep, to be honest. Where is the communal area? Where am I? May was tired. May, you're gonna sleep. You know, we might end up just hanging out at the base for a bit because we do need to craft some food as well. I'm guessing the communal area's got to be upstairs. Medical. That's cooking. Here we go. Communal. You hang out there. Now, Hal. I think you've got to cook, Hal. Oh, he's got the... I forgot he's got this. I totally forgot. And that takes one of each. How you might be my new cook. All right. We're just hanging out at the base for this evening. All right. Joe has gained tired and also lost tired at the same time. May has lost tired. How has lost guilt recovering. Does that mean he's got regular guilt again? Collecting debts. After losing most of their belongings to looters on the day of the big game, Hal has two major goals. Get himself and his sister out of the city alive. Take the opportunity to find a stupid amount of money to secure their future. He knows where he might be able to find cash, too. In the safe of his manager, who made stupid amounts of money off Hal's underground boxing fights. Another life survivor mission. Now, is that the safe that we saw in the last one? Right, how you need to eat. Okay, that's good-ish. I feel like you need to hang out now. Although, we could technically give him alcohol. All right, May, for the first time, you need to eat something. You need morale. Are you the one that doesn't drink? Or was that somebody else? No, that was a different... Oh, she occasionally crafts useful items in the communal... So we will not just give you alcohol to drink. You're going to go sit in the communal area. Maybe you'll make us something. It'll be fun. All right, May is in there. How? How? I think you're going to have some alcohol and you're going to make us more food. Here, have a 6-pack. Oh, and he doesn't have the guilt anymore. Craft, food station. All right, and we're taking Joe out. Joe, just to make sure his hunger doesn't get low and him lose a bunch of morale, we're going to do that. And you're also going to drink a coffee. You are now officially wired. All right, here's the dismantling station. Gosh, we can upgrade a bunch of these stations already. All right, that's fine. We're going to take Joe out, though. All right, Joe. It still says there's all of these resources in there. All right, we're going back to the hitching post, I suppose. We definitely needed another lockpick. All right, here we go. Joe, headed back in. Heading back with a half-empty backpack is better than not heading back at all. Monday, August 25th, 1980. Oh, I forgot Joe's got low health. Joe, we forgot to give you a medical kit. And this was blocked, and we didn't clear it. This was unwise. I think we killed everybody in here. Though I hear somebody walking. The bolt cutters. We needed bolt cutters. I was trying to remember. I was like, we need bolt cutters somewhere, but I don't remember where. And it's here. The hitching post. All right, let's see. Did I leave anything behind in here? No. No, and that takes us home. Now, I can't get in there. Okay, so that's got to be where a bunch of the resources are then, are kind of in that room. Did we get everything here? Yes. Did we get everything in the backpack? No. We'll take those things for the moment. So... Oh, that's not good. I made zombies angry. I'm afraid they're coming after me. So far, no. I'm wondering if the way to get to all of the resources this place supposedly has is that we've got to vault this and drop down. That looks like a death trap. We're not gonna do that right yet. We'll see if we're doing that at all. That's right, we didn't even get up to the telescope. How do we get upstairs? Here's the safe. Right. So we did need the lockpick. For a second I thought it was the, that I messed up and we needed bolt cutters. Dollar bundle. Ornate cross. We got some fasteners and some firearm parts. That was pretty good. That was worth coming back for. Okay, we never went up the stairs. That's what happened. Those are background zombies as long as we don't get any foreground zombies. Excuse me. Coming through. Joe and his beautiful, beautiful extra large backpack. Close the door. I think the zombie on the floor is in the... Yeah, I don't think it's on my trajectory, but I cannot kill this zombie in this room. Oh god, this is bad. Yeah, you come this way. Punch it, Joe! Punch! Joe! I forgot you're low health! Oy vey. Okay. Get that pool cue back on. Galaxy Zone Arcade and Ashby Hoarder's house. There was something to search in here. Oh, food. Seeds. Let's take seeds instead of unknown pills. There. That's what we're taking. And then... I think we were through here. This is how we... Apparently I can't climb down that ladder. Okay, fine. We'll go back down the stairs. I don't know how you're supposed to get... Well, no, I do, actually. I think you're supposed to get into the live music area by dropping down, and there was 2 zombies, and I don't have enough of weapons to do that. So, I think we're probably, for the moment, done with this place. Yep. All right. I think downstairs was our exit. Yeah, I don't think this is worth risking, because this would be Joe's life that we're risking. Because he's so low health right now. And I think you have to drop down into there. Because we tried to get... There's a door right underneath me, and that door is blocked off by a chair. So we can't get in from the outside. We've got to be in the room to be able to get out, if that makes sense. This is not the way out either. Yep, definitely can't. All good. We've got some stuff. Oh, that wasn't... Oh, I thought I was opening the door. Joe, you've done a good job. You need a medical kit when we get back, though. All right, guys. Give me just a second. I'm gonna... I need to hydrate. I'm gonna mute for just a second. Goodness, was getting parched. Crying. Last night we heard what sounded like a baby crying in the streets, then just as suddenly as it started, it stopped. We felt a little uneasy after that. All survivors... Stop losing my morale! Alright, Joe. Joe, you need to heal and you need morale, so we're going to give you a medical kit. And then you're going to go hang out in the communal area, and it's starting to look like we're going to need medical supplies. So we either need to find them... Where was the communal area again? Here. You hang out there. May, your stats are looking good. You need to... Anne soon heading home. Alright, May, I think you need to craft us some stuff. You're gonna make us a dismantling station for starters. And a bolt cutters. We really need to get this weapons bench at some point, but I don't have room for it at the moment. Do we make... Trying to see what the rest of these resources require. Okay, so this does use fasteners. I was debating about making a second bolt cutter, but we're going to be low on fasteners as it is, so you just make another lockpick. Are you distracting? Yes. All right. Head to the abandoned Hosier factory as Howe, located in Buckland Yards District. What state do you have? What is this? Coping strategy. Oh, that's right. I gave you a 6-pack. All right, here. Have some pork belly. Okay, we're getting too far now. Oh, that's a level 3. I said at some point we were going to move back into the, Oh, here it is. We needed to move back down here anyway, to the Texas Heart Gas. So actually, can we move... Is there anything else we want here? There was supposedly a bunch of medical items in there. If we had the bolt cutters, I might consider going back to there, but I'm not going to. Yeah, we don't have much around here to scavenge anymore unless we get some more things. So let's, I guess, while she makes... She's going to make bolt cutters, and then I'll debate whether I'm going back to the hitching post or not. For now... What the heck? Oh my gosh, did we put May in the communal area and she made us this weapon? That thing looks amazing. Yeah, we're gonna give her time to make the dismantling bench. We also need the weapons bench then. Oh my gosh. Don't linger. The dead will become aware of your presence. Got it. All right, here we go. Got some immediate supplies. I would just wish you had Joe's backpack. Just saying. Holy crap. A lot of stuff. Is this door open? Okay, we got somebody walking around in here. I just realized that Hal's not even full health. Yeah, turn around. Go the other way. Thank you. Oh. Apparently. Oh, there was that roundhouse kick. Did you see that? That was amazing. Unfortunately, Hal just lost a bunch of health. Also, we need a weapon. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Seeds, medical. Let's put the bricks away. We're going to take the seeds because we're probably going to be moving somewhere that's got... I would like to take that camcorder along too. Gosh, there's so much stuff here too. You all need Joe's backpack. We have to be mindful of Hal's health here. Are you not a walkie zombie? You're a standy still zombie? I need to put May in the communal area about 35 times a day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Keep going. There's probably a vantage point up here by which we can check some things out, I presume. There we go. Perfect. I'm sorry, I just whacked my microphone. Red Mile gas station. Also, he wants us to go to the Buckland Yards district. I don't even know where that is. All right, let's check over here. Oh, this is, I feel like they're setting me up for something. There's 2 zombies, but they're in the background. 3 zombies in the back. I can't take any of these things. There's firearm parts. Put the bottle of water away, I guess. I don't know. I feel like we need to come back here. Oh god, this is... And I can't take any of these things. Okay. Sounds like a job for Joe to come back here with his big old backpack and get the rest of the stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and close this door, though, so that Joe doesn't walk into, like, complete insanity. Or Joe. Do I want to open this door? Oh. Didn't even search this. Okay. We're gonna put the rake back to be able to take the fasteners. I don't know if I want to open that door. It's loud and noisy and it just seems like a problem. We're gonna leave through the front. We're gonna send Joe here, bring the rest of the stuff back. And then we need to move bases back to Value City so we're within range and can move back to that gas station. Go, How, go. But I feel like we're doing pretty well so far. All right, Joe's lost wired and healing, and Hal's lost coping strategy. Let's see how everybody is. Yeah, we're still okay on barricades. We do have a little bit of food. All right, May, what were you crafting? I think you made the dismantling bench. Our biggest struggle right now seems to be food. Like, I know we've got, like, we're going to run into a weapons thing here shortly, but we do have a couple weapons still. But we've got Joe who needs to be topped off on food, otherwise it's a problem. So I think we're going to go level 2 cooking area. I don't want to keep making more lock picks. Well, we've got a bunch. Yeah. Just top you off on time. All right, and then How, you need some sleep-ish. What is Joe? Joe's health is full. So How, you're actually going to go... You're going to go cook. Maybe you're not. Can 2 people craft at the crafting bench at the same time? No. I mentioned medical supplies. The only reason I'm going to not have Hal cook is because we're about to have an upgraded cooking bench, and maybe he can make better stuff. I don't want to use so much cloth. You know what? Let's skip this. We're going to send you to the dismantling bench, I think, actually. That's cooking. That's communal. Where is the dismantling bench? These circumstances will not control me. That's a good attitude. Here we go. Dismantling. All right, we've got lots of stuff to dismantle. All right, you're good. Joe, let's get you some food quickly. Just to make sure nothing happens. All right, and then we're going to send you back to wherever that just was. It wasn't the hitching post. Where was that place? Was it the hardware store? Okay. Here we go. Right, hit the button. All right, Joe, we just need to get the rest of the stuff that was left behind here. That was done. That's done. All right, here's some stuff. Yeah, and that's some good stuff. Also good stuff. I still am not convinced we're opening that big rolling door. I think that's gonna, stay closed. Might there be stuff out there? There might be, but... Was there anything out here? Oh yes, this floating suitcase. And then there was a couple things in here. Inventory's so full. We're taking the dollar bills along. Well done, Joe. Well done. I think we're done at this place. Officially, like, done. That was super quick. Super quick. Because How did all the heavy lifting already. It was just run in and grab the leftover resources we couldn't get last time. Go, Joe, go! Go, go, go! That was some good stuff. A confession. Hal finally decides to come clean to his sister. The restaurant had been losing money for years. He stammers, I had no choice but to go back into the ring. May listens to his carefully rehearsed confession before simply saying, oh, I know, it was obvious. She smiles and pulls him into a hug. Hal gains morale. Nice. All right. May's gonna need some food. Hal's gonna need to sleep. Hal apparently also... So I guess I'm curious. Oh, we've got cooking station 2 as well. Will he gain health if he goes to sleep? All right, so his braised pork belly takes 1 vegetable and 1 meat, and it recovers a moderate amount of hunger and a small amount of rest. The goulash also takes 1 vegetable and 1 meat, and it recovers a large amount of hunger, because it says it's thick and hearty. So I think what we might do here is, because he's the only one that can craft the braised pork belly, but everybody should be able to craft goulash. So we're going to go throw you in bed and see if that fixes your... if that heals you without having medical items, or if we need to craft some medical items. And that will get your rest meter back anyway. Bed. Here we go. There you go. Hal's hanging out in bed. Joe, you're going out. May, you're going to do something. I think you need to craft food. You're the one that's going to be making goulash. Or wait, did we want to... I think we're moving tomorrow. But we're going to take these bolt cutters and we're going to go back to the hitching post with Joe, I think. All right, you're going to take this, which has a ton of durability still. I don't think we need lockpicks, but we're going to take the bolt cutters. And you might be dropping down into that live music area, Joe. It's going to be terrifying. I'm a little worried about it myself. More isn't always merrier. More survivors means more mouths to feed. All right, we've been here several times. We know the drill. Most everybody should be cleaned out. So, hopefully that is still the case. All right, Joe, we gotta go find out what's in this bolt cutter room. There we go. There better be something good in here. I don't see anybody. Oh, some medical supplies. That's where all the medical supplies have been hanging out. He kept saying there was a bunch of medical supplies, and I was like, I didn't see medical supplies. All right, Joe. Are we doing this thing, Joe? I am horrified at this prospect. I'm not convinced we should. Right, we can't go that way. All this stuff was all done. Yes. All right, let's watch. So she's over at the stage, and there's a second person. So basically we need Which one's quieter? The axe. There's definitely two of them. I'm not sure why the other person hasn't come down here yet. Because I think that's the same lady that was just at the stage. She just fell over. Maybe that would have been the time to go, because divide and conquer? It sounds like there might be about 3 of them. Yeah, I think we might just wait and try to get her as she goes towards the stage. Hopefully. That did not work as well as I had hoped. Joe! Joe, you've got this, Joe! Oh gosh, there's 4 of them! No, 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 no! Get off me! Swing the axe! Joe, you legend! Oh my goodness gracious! Hey look, we moved the chair. And the worst part is, I don't see anything to loot here. Okay, there was something to loot. That was totally not worth the durability. Unless this area's got a bunch of stuff. Well, that was actually a sizable number of planks. Okay, I don't hate it. I mean, I still would like to have not lost so much durability. Well done, Joe, you legend. There we go. Was it worth going back there? I don't know. All right. We got a bunch of goulash. A scratching sound. There's a strange scratching sound coming from behind a wall. It's probably just rats. Yeah, totally probably just rats. All right, we're moving. We got to move back to Value City Records so that we can go down to the gas station. Also, I need to see where this Buckland Yards district is that Hal wants to go to. Joe just said, hey, I'm more than a pack mule. I'm sorry, Joe, that's totally what I use you for. And I'm not. I just apologize, but I'm really not apologetic about it. Okay, I still don't. Oh. Did I? Yeah, I still don't know how the panning function works. Definitely not suspicious at all. It says to pan middle mouse button, but nothing works. Like, I need to be able to actually see the map around here. That's fine. All right, I think we're moving right away. All right, here we go. Potential shelter clear and ready, and then we get all the resources we left behind. Oh, that's right. Here it is. This is where he wants to go. Yep. We moved twice in a row. But we got all these resources that we found before, and we just had never collected. All right. Hal's getting starving, and Joe's getting tired. I'm sorry. I probably should have at least checked your stats first, shouldn't have I? Here, have some pork belly. You made it. It's probably wonderful. How you're looking good. And you did not recover. You did not recover health. So is the only way to recover health? We need to make sure to get some food in Joe, so he doesn't lose morale. Okay. I hate using an entire medical kit for just this. You know? Guys, I hate to say it. I like Joe's big backpack. He's having coffee. And he's going out again. May, you need some food. Then you need to go cook more food because, well, that was the end of our food because everybody was apparently starving. Oh, right. And we are... Okay, hang tight a second. How, you're gonna go... We're in the place with the garden now. How, you need to go plant some seeds. Planting vegetables. Okay. And May, we have her, she's making goulash, but make some coffee as well. And Joe. Joe, you legend. He needs something to do. He's tired of sitting on his hand. Don't you worry, Joe. We're going. Was it over here? Nope, that's the communal area. Oh, here we go. So this is where we want Hal to go. So we're not going to head there. 15 Independence Boulevard has some food. Old Ballard's supposed to have a lot of food, plus this is only level 1. My gosh, that looks amazing. Let's go to first. Let's go here. I got my frying pan back that I left at this place. Guys, this axe is so good. Take a lockpick. All right, everybody should now be assigned. Perfect. Tara says I'm definitely not suspicious at all. Anne says she's back. That is good. I have a little bit of time before I need to head to my Thanksgiving, so we can stream for a little bit. I might have to take a break in a little bit, though. My headphones are starting to get to my ears. I would like to... probably go put my contact lenses in because it doesn't help that my glasses are on. Are you a walking zombie? Are you... Actually, you look like a background zombie. Oh, nope, you're not a background zombie. You're definitely a foreground zombie. There's a walking zombie. I'm not sure how long his... Let's do this. I think that will stop him from progressing. They'll come through doors if they're chasing you, but I think they just kind of path back and forth where they've got availability. Yeah. It's very nice of them to stand still when I'm doing, like, one of those stealth kills. That was a bunch of resources. So that's just out back. Didn't look like there was anything out that way. Alright, Joe. What the heck? I got firecrackers! Totally have firecrackers. Also, more of my durability was taken than I was expecting out of the makeshift axe. Alright, doors on both sides are closed. Oh! That was very close, by the way. You started to hear the sound? That was... he saw me. Why do I not have a... I can't kill this guy. It doesn't give me the prompt. Let's go the other way instead. Let's hang tight for a second. Oh! I took my weapon off! That's why it didn't give me a prompt! Oh my god, Joe, punch, punch, punch. While I was checking durability, I unequipped my weapon. And now Joe is pretty seriously hurt. We're gonna have to come back to this place. We'll take what we have. I need the medical supplies. Let's leave the junk food. You know what? We're gonna come back. I'm gonna take the stuff that's, like, is not gonna stack when somebody comes back here. Which is also you. The junk food is at its stack limit, so let's take what we have so far. We're gonna take Joe back. Get him some health. Well done, Joe. I mean, he came back with a full set of loot. I mean, it was not ideal. All right, Joe, you need a medical kit. I didn't have her make 2 sets of this. Oh, no, that's right. I had her make coffee. All right, how... Joe, what do we want to do with you? I guess... Do we want to put him in the communal area, or do I want to send him to bed? I mean... I guess bed is fine. Where's the bedroom? That's a toilet. You know what? No. He's gonna go plant seeds. We're gonna make sure that we make full use of this garden while we've got the time. He doesn't... We have coffee right now, so we can... Ready in 2 phases for the vegetables. Okay. So we could actually plant coffee and get more coffee beans. Let's go more vegetables. I want to make sure that we have, like I said, that we make full use. All right, she does need some morale, and she needs... But we also need cooking. She needs sleep, and she needs morale. And I don't hate the idea of putting her in the communal room, except we're gonna get real stocked up on food here before we start letting people just kind of chill. We need to find somewhere to get more meat. Alright, it only took 1 coffee bean to plant coffee, so you go ahead and make that. And we've got Hal. Alright, Hal. Hal, we're taking you out. Go down the stairs, please. All right, I know he wants to go here. I would like to go back to here, I think. Get the rest of this stuff before we keep going. We've cleared out about apparently a quarter of the zombies. We're going to prepare this. I'm going to take this guy. The guitar is so noisy. Let's take the baseball bat. Let's take a lockpick just in case. And we are prepared to go, but you're going to have to give me just a minute here, guys. Like I mentioned, I have headphones on with my glasses, and man, they press into my head. I'm going to go take a minute. I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to put some contact lenses in, and hopefully then we can keep going. And it'll give me a chance to stand up and stretch a little bit too. So give me just a second. We're going to go into a really brief intermission, probably not more than 5 minutes. So hang tight. Shut that music up. We need to get back into this. Hal needs to go scavenge some stuff. Told you it'd be a really quick break. We're good now. I went and got myself some water. I've been drinking a protein shake, and I really just wanted a bunch of water. And I feel much better hydrated now. It gave me a chance to stretch. All right. Everybody should be assigned. Let's go, Hal. We'll go get ourselves some food. And then we'll go get ourselves some money at some point, wherever that place is you want to go. Hold sprint to climb ladders faster and avoid getting grabbed. Good to know. All right, we got a weapon. We already searched in here. That should be good. Is this door? That's not a door. That's just an archway, I guess. I think... Why does it sound like somebody's running? Alright, so there was a guy over here that we couldn't kill because I didn't have a weapon equipped. Let's wait till he comes back. It seriously sounds like Hal's just non-stop running. Tara says, bye! Did you need to head out? Well, I guess if you needed to head out, you're probably not here anymore. Or were you just saying bye because I was going on intermission? Don't worry, I am back. I have returned. All right, Mr. Zombie, turn around. Oh, hello again. Yeah, my guy's like in a perpetual sprint. Got some more seeds. That's nice. Maybe once it loads back into the other location, maybe it'll be fine. Did we get everything over here? You missed the part about the short break. Yeah. I just needed to go get a couple things. All right, we need to get upstairs, which I believe there's a ladder for. Perfect. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Ooh, lockpick. Glad I brought a lockpick. Oh my gosh. Assault rifle ammunition, firearms parts, medical supplies, and a splint. Okay, well, the stone's staying here. I'm gonna leave the splint for the moment. This is probably gonna break the next zombie we kill. We can always come back for the splint. All right, now. Okay, that's blocked by a chair, but apparently we can go into the attic. You're trying to convince Pablo to go do some Black Friday shopping tonight? Oh, shh, be quiet. Okay. Oh, okay, I hear people over there. Let's go this way. The floor sounds very unsafe. I can take none of these things. Let's leave the firecrackers. Let's take the metal along. So, I don't go and really do Black Friday shopping anymore. It's kind of pointless. Like, everything... Oh! Oh my gosh! Okay, okay. You got it, how? Do your roundhouse kick. Oh my gosh, there's somebody from upstairs. Shh. He's just spinning in a circle up there. He can't figure out what's going on. It's alright, I can't figure it out either. He doesn't know what's going on. So there's a hole in the floor here too. Has that guy gone back to his regular routine? It seems like it. Oh. Unidentified pills and cloth. Leave that behind. Okay, well that gets rid of that now. I don't know how many zombies we've got left. Oh, vey. All right. Nope. Nope. Go down, Hal. Oh, God. What is this? A screwed up note. Unbelievable. That senile old bastard Hardwick took a shot at me last time I got near his trailer. Ain't no doubt he's hiding something valuable in there. Location unlocked. Hardwick's trailer. Okay. Okay, that really wasn't worth coming back up to the attic for, though. I mean, maybe it will be if we go to Hardwick's trailer, but... All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, that was really good, though. I hear zombies, but I don't actually see it. Like, I feel like we got the zombies. Maybe I'm just hearing the background zombies. But Hal's definitely going to need a medical kit this time. No, let's go out the back door. Let's see if anything's out there. Nope. Up and over, Hal. Greenhouse? Is this why there's so much food listed at this place? Is there actual food? Oh my gosh. Yes, there's food. Should have had Joe. We didn't get the splint either. Hey, there's another manhole. Strange markings. There's a strange marking spray painted into the steel. Boot prints have pressed into the mud nearby. Someone's been here recently. I don't know if it was worth coming back to this place, though. All right. Joe's lost wired and he's lost healing. All right, Hal, you need a healing, a medical kit. Have some goulash. I don't know what we're doing with you yet. We're just gonna hang tight. Let's figure out what May's doing here. Probably gonna have somebody plant seeds again. Maybe we'll put May in the communal area and see if she comes up with another amazing weapon for us. It said it was occasionally, but like, I don't know where else that weapon would have come from. This is not the communal area. We could use to craft some of the medical supplies. I feel like I need another person. Like, I just don't have enough of... There we go. You hang out there. Now, How you're going to hang out here till you recover your stuff. But, like I mentioned, let's go make as much use as we can of the garden. You're not tired. You don't have morale problems. Could you be crafting things? Yes. Yes, you could, but not all locations have a garden. Maybe we'll take an entire phase when this is done and we'll just have everybody plant stuff. All right, Joe, you're my guy. You need coffee, and then we're going out. I think. Or do we just want to take a beat and have everybody just kind of hang out at home? Okay, so communal area level 2 enables 3 survivors to use the area and increases how much morale. I really think we should make the workbench, though. Let's check and see where we need to go. I do have 3 survivors. We can get to this stuff. Are we ready for it, guys? Oh, there's Hardwick's trailer. This is 2 skulls, and it doesn't have nearly as much stuff as the fire station. If we're gonna go 2 skulls, let's go 2 skulls with Joe and his enormous backpack. All right, let's take this, and we'll take the guitar, and we'll take a lockpick. Ready as can be? All right, Anne, we're going. Everybody should now be assigned. May, make me an amazing weapon while you're hanging out there. When barricade attacks become overwhelming, it's time to move on. All right, fire station number 8. And once Hal gets recovered, we can take him to his place. So that's done before we, before we need to move on. We actually have yet to upgrade the barricades at all. We've been moving around so much it's been unnecessary. I hope we're far enough away. I'll take all those things, thank you. Is every truck going to be lootable? That'd be cool. Guess we're going up and over? Well done, Joe. Joe, you legend. Joe is the legend. Backs of the trucks are all lootable. Oh my gosh, there's a fire axe. Such small backpacks. Joe's backpack is big compared to the other 2. But yes, we've had to, multiple times, we've had to come back to places because of the fact that there ends up being a ton of resources left behind. You turn around now. I hear somebody else. That's lootable, but okay, the door's closed, though. That's fine. We'll leave those stones behind. Ooh, lockpick. Oh, there's a shovel. And we probably have too much durability left on the baseball bat. All right. He's a background zombie. But I would also like him to not become a foreground zombie. Come on, get over here. So you can turn around and go back. Joe might be doing this place multiple times with his big backpack. Oh, there's food. We actually need the meat right now, so we can make more of the goulash. There's every likelihood we are coming back here, so... Okay, we're coming back here. We are 100% coming back here. Anything to search in here? No. So strange that you only see a zombie when it's light. You don't only see them when it's light, but it's one of those games that takes into consideration your actual perspective. So you can see, like, if you were actually going up a stairs right now, you're not going to see the things that are behind his head, which is why that area is blacked out. But it actually grows the more you the closer you get to things. Okay, it was the background zombie that I heard. I need another lockpick. And that looks like another survivor. Alright, let's go this way. Anything in here I want? No. Uh-oh. 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 Joe. Joe. Punch, Joe. Joe, punch. Joe. Joe. Okay. Joe is amazing. There's a zombie facing me. It looks like he's getting ready to charge. Does he ever turn around? Because so far it's looking like a no. What do we have in our inventory? We do have space for some stuff, but not much. Before we do anything stupid like that, let's try to clear out as many zombies as we can, because we're going to be coming back here. We need a lockpick when we come back. We've already used our one lockpick. Okay, there's a pool table. Looks like... Okay, here's the telescope. We will go that way in a second. There's also an entire roof. Meat processing. I just said we needed meat so we can continue to make the goulash. Okay. Does he ever turn around? Looks like a no. Ooh. Searchable things. I got another pool cue. Oh, that's blocked. Okay, so we had to go the other way. All right, Joe, up onto the roof. Okay. This is not ideal. I think I'm gonna wake up the background zombie if I kill this guy. You know what? I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. We're gonna let him wander into this room and then go close the door behind him, and hopefully that keeps the zombie. Then we kill him in this room. Then hopefully it keeps the background zombies in the background. Because the fire axe is actually kind of quiet. Is he coming? I can't believe that actually worked. Also, I'm gonna sneeze. Yep, totally sneezed. What do you suppose is out over this way? We definitely want to go down and get into that room. Looks like nothing. Well, you know what? I think we can go. Thank you, Anne. I don't know what else is... I see what else is over there. Do you guys see on that vent? There's that spray paint in orange. I think we need to go over there for that new part of the escape plan, but for now, I want to go try to clear out zombies so that Joe can come back here and get everything. Oh, this is not good. I can kill this zombie on the right, but it's going to wake up the background zombie. Well, technically foreground. I should have did it faster. Stop it. Stay away from me. Come on, Joe. Oh, it's dead. Okay, there we go. And we've already been in here, of course. Let's get back into our sneak. Nobody in here. You know what? We're gonna kill her before we loot anything. There's a pipe bomb. Did I not come through here? That zombie needs to turn around. I swear I came through here. Why is that a thing? Or was that a different fire station? Let's go down and check. I think we're on the wrong level for it. Oh, we didn't go... Well, okay, this is the one where the zombie's facing us. And we're gonna have to face tank him if we... Let's just get it over with. Better be worth having come in here, game. I mean, that's not bad stuff. But that makes sure that this place is cleared out if we bring Joe back to get more stuff at some point. Probably what we will do. We will need Joe's backpack to be able to do this. So we will probably take Hal out the next time and take him to his mission spot. And then we will bring Joe back here at some point. We totally were through here. Okay, we're gonna try this. You know what? Let's close this door, just so nobody else comes. We're gonna try throwing a bottle over her head. And seeing if she goes the other direction. I don't even know where she came from. Oh, that was close. I don't know where she came from. Slow down, woman. Slow down. I'm not that fast. Okay. That actually worked reasonably well. Up and over. Come on, Joe. You got this. Well, that... Did we go upstairs? Yeah, we're... We did a bad thing. We let a lady out. Now there's 3 people in this lobby. Keep going. Ooh, and my fire axe is already almost gone. That is so unfortunate. There's a lockpick. I needed a lockpick. Well, now we know we don't have to bring a lockpick back. Ooh, nice. There is something back here. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Okay. I don't recognize the room above me. I think I'm playing with fire here. I feel like we should probably just go. That's blocked. Oh, I'm sure you've got to drop down from the roof then. Okay, that's fine. We've got to go that side next time anyway, because we have, we want to find out what that symbol is. Joe, you're amazing. All right, one of our crops came in. All right. Hal's no longer healing. May became tired, but then lost tired. And Joe is tired. Yes. Joe, we need to get you some food because you will become cranky. There we go. And then I guess we'll let you go to sleep. We might as well give you a medical kit, because we figured out that you don't regenerate health while you're sleeping. Were the beds upstairs? We're just going to let Joe go to sleep and heal up. Now, May, you are also tired, but you're going to make goulash or plant seeds. May might be planting seeds. Like I mentioned, I want to try to take advantage of as much of time as we have with this garden as possible. And we've got coffee beans we can plant. We've got medical supplies we can plant. Oh my god, I got 5 more plantings of these. All right, Hal, we're going out. We're going to go to the place that you want to go to. Here it is. It's saying that it doesn't have much durability, but that seems like a lot of durability to me. We need to have somebody craft some bolt cutters at some point, too. I'm gonna hope that the fire axe lasts, and that if it doesn't, that we find another weapon. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. The abandoned Cozy Air Factory. Well, that's death-defying. We're gonna come back through here and have to duck under a fence? No way. We're gonna have... Oh, I see. I thought it was gonna put the door up and it was gonna alert all the zombies in the back. Okay, I see. It's a crawl under thing. Alright, presumably we can... Oh, we're going up the ladder. Turkey Goma. My family has a lot of people that are... Whoops, nope. Go back up there, Hal. Go up, 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 Hal. We have a lot of people... How do I go over to the telescope? Do I have to go... Do I have to go... Maybe I just jump over the hole. I didn't even think about that. I was trying to go around it, and it's not letting me. Oh, never mind. We just walk right by it. Auntie May's Truck Stop Diner. That sounds like a good place for food. A bunch of people in my family, they're poultry haters. Oh, wait a second. We couldn't go in this door. We've got to keep going, I guess. Poultry haters. So, we're actually having, weirdly, we're having brisket. You're doing well, Hal. Okay. We're climbing down a drain pipe, by the way. Yep. I was just hoping to go this way to figure out what the obstruction was. Okay, well, this is the fighting ring that... Oh, we literally can't go that way. Is there anything over here to search, though? Yep. He's got this blocked off with cinder blocks, so the only way to get out of here is up the drain pipe. But how his background is that the restaurant was losing money, and so he went back into, like, fighting for money. So this is... And we're supposed to be back where his employer was. So... Because we're here to get money that the employer had stashed. How far does he come? Oh, I see this is blocked off. Hang on. That didn't wake up the background zombie. Are you kidding me? We need more fire axes. There's positives and negatives to closing doors behind you. If we need to get out in a hurry, we're gonna have problems getting out in a hurry. I have yet to use one of these bandages. I would like to take the water along. Okay. Let's go upstairs now. My purpose in closing the doors, of course, is to try to give me some extra time if zombies would be alerted to the fact that I'm here. And we can't go through caution tape? Okay. So far, there hasn't been anybody on this floor, so I'm just gonna... There's some junk food. Let's take the junk food. We haven't had people really be eating it, but just in case we have anything we need in a hurry. How do we get on the roof? The roof has to be how we get into that other office. Did I miss something? No. Was there a drain pipe outside I needed to climb up? Maybe what we do is we run and jump into that window? Okay, well. All right. This is your idea, Hal. Just gonna throw it out there. Hello? Garrett. Oh, hey, buddy. Garrett, hey. Guess we had the same idea. Guess so. Good to see you're still alive, Hal. Shame we never got to have that rematch, huh? The 12 rematches we had before that weren't enough for you? Guess not. Anyway, what say you we split Paulie's cash 50-50 if we can get this thing open? I was hoping for more. I got a sister to look after Garrett. I've earned it. I won all of our matches. So I didn't have a choice. We're fighting this guy. If you want more than 50, you'll have to kill me for it. Oh man, your face. Take it easy, Hal. We can talk business once we get it open. Right, how about you look for the code and... I look around for the code and you stand guard. Sounds like a plan. Among the detritus in the room, Hal finds one lead. A lot of financial documents and reports from Victory Meat Processing. Maybe Paulie's day job was at the slaughterhouse? I can't get past him. What happens if I just attack him now? Can we get a poll in chat here? Maybe I can't. Maybe it's scripted that you can't. I'm gonna try it because I know what's gonna happen is we're gonna come back here and it's gonna turn into a fight. So we did a thing, and now Hal's got guilt. That's right, we need to go up the... We gotta go to Victory Meat Processing first. Down the ladder, please. I feel like I need to look that up and see if that was a bad decision. Maybe he would have come and joined us and been a really good fighter. Could have gone out and scavenged. But the way that that conversation went led me to believe that was not going to be the case. I thought maybe they wouldn't let me attack him because of the mission. All right, Hal, you've got guilt. What do we need to do to fix that? Chance to start recovery by spending time in the communal area. Look, you found your place. Right there. In the communal area. Alright, May. You could probably use some food. Or, I'm sorry, some sleep. But, garden. Alright, Joe. Make sure to keep Joe's food up. Goodness knows. We need somebody crafting. Maybe it's time to just spend a day. I was going to take him back to his station. Or to his location. But we need stuff. I think this is the move. We're gonna have everybody just stay at the base right now. Guilt has become guilt recovering. May is tired. The barricades, incessant barking. It's never quiet in Harshaw. Every hour, another chorus of barking starts and spreads across the neighborhood. Some of the howls are hauntingly mournful. The dogs wander the empty streets calling out for masters who will never return. All survivors lose rest in... Oh, great. Great. Okay, that's amazing. All right, Joe, you're going to have some alcohol, and then you're going to go sleep, is what's going to happen. Where's the alcohol? Here. And where's the bed? Actually, no, May needs to go to sleep. May looks like a zombie. All right, May. You've done well. You've earned some well-needed rest. There you go. All right, How, you are still in guilt recovering. We need somebody to cook. I don't want to make coffee. I don't think we've planted coffee yet. All right, and then Joe. Joe, you are tired. We might be giving you coffee. Let's... I've yet to craft any healing items. I don't know if that's a good use of my time. The only reason I'm not going out now is I know we need to go to the victory meet, although we need to take Hal for that. Maybe we will go out. I don't know. All right. We're going to give you, Joe, you're going to get a coffee. And we're going to go out. Where were we? He needs to go back here. There's so much stuff here. Take your fire axe and... I hate taking... We're going with one. I don't think we needed a bolt cutters, but we did need a lockpick. I also need to get somebody working on barricades. Oof. All right, Joe. You've done well so far in this place. Let's keep it up. think we got everything through here. We're going to do a little bit of backtracking here till we figure out where precisely we left off. Got all of those things. We could go up the pole, but we're not going to go up the pole. We're going to go over here. We definitely left stuff in a locker. Not this. Maybe it was this one. We left stones. We'll see if we even need the stones. This is the one. Yeah, another weapon. Did we get everything here in the kitchen? Nope. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Did we go out here at all? We're just gonna leave that be. All right, back up the stairs, because we need to get out and unlock this. All right, now. What the heck? There's a little lasagna in here. And also a banjo that has almost no durability. And is really noisy. Okay, we can't go down. Is that a person? Oh my gosh, it's a person. Am I gonna have to kill you too? I feel like every survivor, every person I meet. Oh, I can actually talk to you. You don't know what you got till it's gone, so let the... How the heck did you make it up here? With a lockpick and a whole lot of determination. That was a bit of Candy Williams, right? The one and only. Welcome to my little corner of the sky. You're really living all the way up here? Not quite. You would have passed my tent back near the station. Big tent for one guy. Larry and I made camp after the military left. Did you see him? I don't know, Larry. Sorry. Figures. He went out late one night. I haven't seen him since. Where was he headed? Wish I knew. Would have gone after him if I had any idea. Thought if I parked my butt up here, I'd catch his trail. Nothing. Has there been anything else worth watching down there? Depends. On? If you're the type to watch people writhe like worms in the heat. Ugh, I've seen enough of that already. Same here, friend. Same here. Oh, we can recruit somebody else. Recipes generate more food at the cooking station. He's got bonus damage to blunt melee weapons, but he's got a bad back, so he's got reduced backpack. I don't care. He can cook. Oh, God. He's got a flesh wound, bruised ribs, and an upset stomach. But he has a sledgehammer and a six-pack and some electric... Yep, we're taking him. We'll get him back. We'll get him healed up, and he is going to be our cook. Guys, he's going to be the cook. Then we have 4 people. We can use people to... We'll have people to craft while somebody's cooking. And he can pretty much... I mean, we got a lot of... we don't have a ton, I wouldn't say, but we're going to have a ton of vegetables here before we move out of this place. And so he will have vegetables to cook until his heart is content. Uh-oh. Okay, well. That was scripted. Come on now, game. You can't tell me that wasn't. come back down and suddenly a background zombie wakes up. Whatever. Just double checking through here. I don't remember if we left any sort of loot laying behind because we couldn't carry it. But obviously we inevitably need to go upstairs. Yeah, we're taking that along. All right, so there's one thing of junk food still here. Oh, I just realized there's a bottle in my inventory. I could have left that behind. I guess it doesn't matter. The junk food's not the most useful. Okay, again, we're going to double check through here to make sure I got everything, because once we jump on the other side... And I forgot we can go up that ladder anyway. Okay, there's a couple things here now. We'll see how much is left on the other side if we're coming back here. I'm not sure it's going to be worth it, to be honest. You got it here, Joe. You're the legend. Remember, you are the legend. Crude symbol's been stenciled to the side of a rooftop vent. There's nothing but a few bootleg tapes and forged passports that you discovered strange markings. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Okay, up and over. You got this, Joe. What the? If I hang out here, will she go back to just patrolling? Because she can't see me right now. All I was trying to do was go in my inventory to see what how much durability was left on the... Yeah, the axe is gonna be gone after this hit. Let's give it a second here. It's not looking promising. We're gonna need to equip a different weapon. Maybe she had gone back to patrolling. Was she dead? This is so ill-advised. Joe, be the legend. Joe, be the legend. Joe, be the legend. Bolt cutters. Okay, maybe it'll be worth coming back here. We can get the last couple of things and then... Bolt cutters. Gets us into that weapon area. Oh my gosh, there's... Oh yes, we've been in here. Oh, we weren't... That's right, we weren't supposed to bring a lockpick along. What did we leave over here again? Nothing I can carry. Well done, Joe. Well done. And did you fall asleep in your turkey coma? All right, Hal's tired. She lost exhausted. The network. Near a sewer drain, we found a crumpled scrap of paper with a list of specific items to be delivered. This seems to confirm the existence of smugglers who use the old flood tunnels beneath Walton to transport illegal goods. The address of an old bookstore is scrawled across the bottom of the page. Maybe we should head there and see if we can find any information about the group. Strange markings complete. The network escape plans available. All survivors gain the hope day. We haven't really looked at these yet. I don't remember how to get into them. So these are, like it says here, it's part of the escape plan. I'm kind of enjoying just going around and, you know, I'm just enjoying going around and doing all of the things. Oh, I forgot. We've got what's-his-face now. All right, Frank. Frank, you need a bandage. You need some pills. You're starving. I don't know why you're starving. We literally took a lasagna out of your tent. Oh, shoot. He's got... high chance of not getting nourishment from food. All right. Here. Have a 6-pack. Because realistically, I want you to make food. You're the food guy. Make food. He gets 3 per. Look at how many vegetables we have. All right, he's cooking. Joe, I don't know what you're doing yet. May, you're going back to the roof. We gotta go soon from this place because we're running out of barricades unless we do something with the barricades. So you're planting. Hal is tired. And he's got guilt, but he's got hope. You're gonna have a coffee. And you're gonna go hang out with May, and you're gonna plant stuff. We're just gonna plant the crap out of this garden. Tara's heading home now. Hal's growing coffee. That leaves Joe. I wonder how many more nights we have in this place. Is it worth upgrading the barricades and trying to stay here just to continue making use out of the garden? I've got 30 planks. Not dismantling. We're not dismantling right now. Wow, that takes a lot of stuff for barricades level 2. Let me look at the map really quickly. Is there any other place we go that's going to have a garden where we will... That's where we started. Like, we could go back there at some point just to be able to use up the... Like, I don't like the idea of building barricades if it's not necessary. Oh, we have to move. We need to go here, and we're going to need to move to do that. How do we get within range of that? We've got to move to the truck stop. That's what... And it has a garden. Okay, we're not doing barricades then. We're gonna let everybody take a breath again. And we're gonna let Joe craft. He's building something. I just don't know what yet. You know, we got the stuff for it. Workbench level 3. And I think we needed a bolt cutters. I don't remember for what. Now everybody's got a job. Are we good on everybody's jobs? I've got 2 people planting seeds. That wouldn't have to be if we're going to another place. It's fine. No, it's not fine. No, it's not fine at all, because I actually don't want either of them planting seeds, because if we're about to leave... The vegetables are ready in one more phase. Yes. We're going to get these guys crafting some stuff. And they will... Yes. We'll get them doing other things. All right, May, come downstairs. We got Frank cooking. I feel like putting May in the communal area, to be honest. Can you go down the stairs, please? There you go. You're crafting, you're cooking. Here, you hang out here. Maybe you'll build us something, and then we'll grab How. If we're gonna move, though, we're gonna take How, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna clear the truck stop. Is what's gonna happen here. Prepare scavenge. It's 2. We'll finish off the fire axe. That has a ton of durability, but a lot of noise. Shovel. I'm gonna take a lockpick along just in case, but... Alright, everybody should now be assigned. I don't know if I actually read your message out loud, Tara, but it says you're heading home. I'm probably not going to be streaming for much longer, unfortunately. I am going to have to head out here soon. Like, I probably shouldn't even be on this mission, to be honest. I probably should be getting ready to go. Alright, our objective here... Clear out the zombies. We're moving here, so there's no reason to, That was dumb. I hit the wrong button. Let's get you equipped. We're moving here, so there's no reason to pick anything up. I'm just kind of taking a look at what all we've... Kind of taking inventory of what all we have. Okay. We're gonna wait for her to do another circuit here. That was a loud clanging for sure. I can see why they say it's a little bit noisier. All right, good stuff. I do like looking through this stuff, even if we can't... Even if we're not taking along, I like to see what we're getting, you know? Oh gosh, the shovel's almost... is losing a bunch of durability already? That seems silly. Very nice. Let's use the telescope. Hackett Construction. Sounds like a good place for base resources. Okay. Now, somebody's in here. Oof. I'm gonna take this along. Because my shovel's about gone. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. We literally have a completely empty backpack except for a lockpick. I saw you. Nope, 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 nope. How? What are you doing? To explain what happened there is I was trying to move on to the other side of the grate so I could see down, and I apparently hit a wrong button. Hal's gonna end up having to roundhouse kick this. Okay, so this is how we get into that blocked room. Okay, well, there's... Oh, no. There's two of them, and I don't have a weapon. Oh my gosh, Hal! Hal! Roundhouse kick, Hal! Get off me! Oh, go! Hal, go! We're getting out of here. Go! We will come back with a weapon. Get out of here, Hal! You're almost dead. We might have needed barricades now. All right, Hal's lost guilt recovering. We might have to put him back in. Yep. Okay, Hal, you need a medical kit. And do you still have guilt? No. No, you're good. I don't know what you're doing then yet. You hang tight. Frank, you're still recovering from, like, everything under the sun, it looks like. Do you still have queasy? You do. You know, we're not giving you more food then. Why don't you just... Maybe sleep will help. Joe, do something. I don't know if I care what at this point. Increases outputs of dismantling. Nice. Let's do that. May, I don't know what you're gonna do. Maybe you craft medical items. Because I don't want you cooking anymore. I don't want you dismantling anything right now. You can't sleep. Wait a second. Somebody's got to go out, and it can't be Hal. So just kidding. Because Hal's very injured. Hal's like, I'm ready. You're not ready. Here, craft some medical items. Sure, just make 5. Frank's sleeping. Joe, I'm canceling you. Joe, you're going to clear the diner. So May is going to be the one. Actually, I'm setting them all up on this stuff, and I don't think it matters. Like, I am going to have to go. We're not going to be able to go back out. And I think this clears all of their actions. So I don't know why I'm setting this up. So that is going to be it for this stream. When we get back, we will put all these people back in the positions where we left them. Frank will be taking a nap, and Hal will be crafting some medical items. May is going to be, and for anybody's awareness, she is going to be doing the dismantling bench level 2 that we had put Joe on, and then Joe will be going to clear out the diner so that hopefully, because we're in night right now. Night is when the zombies break down the barricades. We have 0 barricades left on this place. So we have to clean that out, the truck stop. We have to clean it out during the day tomorrow so we can move so that we've got new barricades, unless we're willing to put resources into barricades. So that is going to be the plan. So, but I have to head out now. Got to go do my Thanksgiving stuff. So thanks everybody for joining me on this holiday, or at least in the United States. Thanks everybody for popping in, saying hello, hanging out with me. Hopefully we can pick back up on this soon. I'm enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun. So that's going to be it though. So thanks guys for joining, and I will catch you guys in the next one.